Operation Flashpoint: Dragon Rising. Operation Flashpoint: Dragon Rising is a game about a fictitious conflict on one of the Sakhalin Islands, a conflict that is in danger of erupting onto a global scale. The player takes the role of a U.S. soldier, part of the Allied force fighting against outnumbering Chinese forces vying for control of the island. The game centers on a campaign narrative that gives the player a variety of roles in the Allied forces ranging from a Marine infantry, tank commander, special forces and helicopter captain. The game has an incredible realistic depiction of war with careful attention to the detail of the weapons, equipment and tactics of the armed forces. The action is varied from intense firefights through to slower-paced tactical decision-making on how to best tackle the mission objectives. Damnation. Evolving the shooter genre with its unique and exhilarating combination of fluid action and combat, Damnation features huge, open environments, frenetic combat, daredevil acrobatics and high-octane vehicle-based stunts. Presenting players with an intense test of reflexes, quick thinking and rapid-fire conflict, Damnation will feature vast, breathtaking landscapes, each covering miles of distance and thousands of vertical feet. Black Mesa. Relive Half-Life in this highly acclaimed, fan-made recreation. Expect tremendously detailed environments, old-school tough-as-nails combat, and a gripping story with memorable characters. The all-new soundtrack, voice acting, choreography and dialogue create a more expansive and immersive experience than ever before. The over 10-hour single-player experience has greatly improved from the mod release. New visuals, new voice-over, updated gameplay encounters, stability changes and more. Zen is not part of the early access release, but will include it as a free update when it is ready. Mercenaries 2: World in Flames. In Mercenaries 2, World in Flames is an explosive open-world action game set in a massive, highly reactive, war-torn world. When a power-hungry tyrant messes with Venezuela's oil supply, he sparks an invasion that turns the country into a war zone. But for you, international crisis is all upside. You are a mercenary and you profit from chaos. You are not a soldier. You don't have to play by anyone's rules. You have your own code. You will fulfill the terms of the contract, no matter what. Play your own way, or play with the help of a friend in the new co-op multiplayer mode. And remember rule number 1 for Mercenaries: everybody pays. Doom 3 BFG Edition. Doom 3 BFG Edition is the ultimate collection of games that define the first-person shooter, including Doom, Doom 2, Doom 3, and Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil, and The Lost Mission. Developed by id Software, the original team responsible for the franchise legacy, Doom 3 BFG Edition features Steam achievements, improved rendering and lighting, and a new checkpoint save system allowing for smoother progression through the game. It has fine-tuned the controls to bringing even more intensity to the Doom single and multiplayer experience, and all Doom 3 games now feature the new armor-mounted flashlight, allowing players to illuminate dark corners and blast enemies at the same time. Far Cry 3: Blood Dragon. Far Cry 3: Blood Dragon is the kick-ass cyber shooter. Welcome to an 80s vision of the future. The year is 2007 and you are Sergeant Rex Colt, a Mark IV cyber commando. Your mission: get the girl, kill the baddies, and save the world. Experience every cliché of a VHS-era vision of a nuclear future, where cyborgs, blood dragons, mutants, and Michael Biehn, Terminator, aliens, Navy SEALs, collide. Lost Planet 2. The next installment in the popular Lost Planet action series, Lost Planet 2 is a third-person shooter which continues the story of humanity's futuristic struggles and attempts at colonization on the planet EDN3. A blend of new RPG elements and features that made the original game a huge success, including massive boss battles against the alien Acrid creatures, rugged terrain, mech warfare and dynamic multiplayer support. Lost Planet 2 is sure to please both new and long-time fans of the franchise alike. Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Launch into the Borderlands universe and shoot and loot your way through a brand new adventure that rockets you onto Pandora's Moon and Borderlands, the PRE sequel. Discover the story behind Borderlands 2 villain, Handsome Jack, and his rise to power. Taking place between the original Borderlands and Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel gives you a whole lot of new gameplay featuring the genre-blending fusion of shooter and RPG mechanics that players have come to love. Half-Life 2, Episode 1. Half-Life 2 has sold over 4 million copies worldwide, and earned over 35 Game of the Year awards. Episode 1 is the first in a series of games that reveal the aftermath of Half-Life 2 and launch a journey beyond City 17. Also features 2 multiplayer games. Half-Life 2 not required. Crysis 2. Aliens are decimating New York City, only you have the technology to survive. Adapt in real time using the unique Nanosuit 2 stealth, armor and power abilities, then tackle the alien menace in ways a regular soldier could only dream of. Crysis 2 redefines the visual benchmark for console and PC platforms in the urban jungle of NYC. Be the weapon. To more top 5 and top 10 games, be sure to subscribe to our channel.